Hello and welcome back to Penkitten Plays Hearts of Iron 4 with the Death or Dishonor expansion. We are back playing as Republican Spain, doing the survival challenge. We're going to win this civil war, and things are going pretty well so far. They have more capitulation than we do. They have taken considerably more losses than we have, which is good because in the last episode all of those little pockets wrapped up. The pocket that was up here in the Pyrenees wrapped up. The pocket outside of Zaragoza wrapped up, and that was 6 divisions, if I remember correctly. Then we have 2 more down here. There's about 4 stacks stuck in here, and I've given the secondary commander role. There's a pocket here around this Air Force base, the Cordoba Air Force base, and we have the pocket around Cadiz. Now, our pocket also was destroyed in Navarre, the city of Bilbao. It was defeated, and that means that the Italians and Germans are going to be coming, but now the Soviets are here for support. They'll be able to go back onto our front lines, which is pretty good. Also, you might see that I've changed the unit models from being all just the helmets to being pawns for the Brigada Internacionales and stars for my actual good troops. See? Nice star troops. They're pretty bad because they're still rookies, but, you know, they'll do. So you might notice that this unit, my yellow unit around this pocket, has no star troops. But there is a star right there, and they should be able to hold in the area. So we got some problems, we got some things. Industrial effort is done. Let's pick a new one. Catalonia gets, well, 70 days to build one. That's not so bad. That also means I get a buff. You are going to be attacking what looks to be a destroyer, which can actually do damage to submarines. That's not very good. Well, keep pushing. So it looks like we're being attacked in some areas. This is what really frightens me, though. This one little area, because the Italians can just start pushing in. This might be the only time in the game I'll ever be actually worried about Italians doing anything. Just because my units are bigger than the rest doesn't mean they're actually good at anything. They're still very bad units. I'm waiting for these Soviet Union troops to come by. They're the good ones. They're the ones I'm hoping for. So Sofia pocket's closed. Oh, 11 troops are technically attached to this. I don't think that's right. All you guys, teal somewhere else. 2 of my star troops? I don't know if that's a good allocation of resources. Just push in. You're on this line, this line, this line. You can't tell. Yeah, good. You're on that line. Good to know. Their attacks are pushing in are being futile, and they have a proper military fleet in the region. They have an actual battleship, and battleships are king. So, might just be best to just sail away. Run away. Research slot available. I can take delay, or I could go down an industrial path. It's not 37 yet. I think I'll save that for 37. Instead, I will go down this route and take delay tactics. Get more tactics, try to get ahead of the enemy. They're attacking me here, but we are the good troop. How is my recruitment? Not going to do anything. How lovely. This battle here, 4 days. After this pocket, it's just going to be a straight out slug, because they're going to have plenty of troops. Hey, what is this I spy? I spy with my little eye a hole in their line. They should have enough troops to hold their line. I should have enough troops to hold my line. And after that, it's just going to be a straight slug. It's going to be a knockdown, drag out kind of brawl. But we are ahead. We have fewer losses. We have, at best, more troops. Aha! We did it. Get in there. Help them. Help them out. I think it's the Italians coming in. That's why they're able to push us out. Get in there. Help them in any way you can. Unfortunately, it looks like this is going to be closed again. So close to getting a pocket. Hey, Wable. Move in. North seems okay. There's no point in pushing in. Oh, that's the Russians. The Russians are pushing in. Interesting. So yeah, if we can have another pocket here, that'd actually be perfect. Just slowly break them apart. And actually, if I could get another pocket there, cut them off again. Cut them off in the hills. The thing about pockets is that they take time to close. Like, what's going on with these guys? I don't see them having their attrition. What's going on? You not out of supply? I don't see them having their out of supply modifier. I don't see why they wouldn't have that. As for you, no commander versus us. We are currently winning, and we should be able to take control of... that's Cadiz. So the Russians are just kind of suiciding their way through. Hey, look at this. Push forward. Anytime we cut off their forces, they are sent reeling, trying to stop us. Yes, you come in, help out. You stop them. If I can get one of my... Oh, daddy. They're coming through. We're even able to hold off against some German troops in a couple places. That's great. Erich von Manstein. We got 4 divisions from what I can tell. And 4 divisions down there from what I can tell. How lovely. I just want to be able to hold and keep pushing. Now, if I do that, I am almost certainly going to be cut off. We don't have enough troops in the area to really push out for that. Which is unfortunate. I would really like that. We need some of these other surrounds to actually do something. But why aren't they starting to die? You will be done in 31 days. Okay, all of you who are involved in this attack, get in there. 3 days on that. They're starting to push in more and more. See, this is what should be happening during a surround. That they should be taking attrition. These guys aren't, which makes me very confused. Let's do some fighting there. Try to relieve the pressure. You need to come through and provide support. 99. Hey, nice. You guys help there. You guys help there. You help on this line. We'll let the big boy take out Cadiz. Nice. Now you join the big line. Hey, we have our battleship back. Beautiful, beautiful thing. I guess I could put you in. All submarine, sure. Give him the big boy. Nice, so that's Sevilla. I don't think we'll need to be worried about taking defensive measures on the sea. Should be perfectly fine there. Yeah, you guys will start coming in. And you, especially... Oh, it's something that just went on this boat. So you are taking attrition, 7%, but you guys are not. What does that mean for us? We'll see. We'll have to see. Go on careful, execute. And as for us, any... Yeah, they seem to have left a hole open here, but we really can't take advantage of that. There's a hole open here, but again, we can't take advantage of that. We'd be cut off. We can get cut off right now, in fact. But if we push any further, they might notice it. How are my Air Force doing? We still have full numbers. I think it's different for my naval bombers. They seem to be taking heavy losses. Production, we're okay. Still need way more guns. Yeah, they resupplied their troops. It's unfortunate. Everyone in. Try to stop it. So what should you do? Definitely a careful execute kind of battle plan. I wouldn't want to get rid of all the things, so get rid of this. Offensive line, I suppose, would be to here. And execute it slowly. Anytime you can take, like, this is a pretty good fight. State owner, you have fewer units than I do. You still have volunteer only, but you have a lot more manpower than you used to. Wonder what happened there. If we go carefully execute, we'll have a little bit more time for things. Looks like you're supporting this combat. We got some more troops coming in. A single battle line isn't the worst thing in the world. Let's see how this is going. It's okay. It's okay. Got you back. High priority. Not sure what kind of navies we're dealing with. We're not really building any more naval ships. So now it's just hold the line. That's all it is, hold the line. Comes to losses, they've taken considerably more. If we go on careful, we shouldn't take too many bad fights. I think that was a pretty bad fight. Looks like this is a bad fight, but we might turn it around. In these areas where we have them surrounded, we should be able to take good victories. Looks like my units are starting to come back in. Let me check my army status. Equipment, 58 of my troops, 58% of my soldiers are even armed. Mostly destroyer carbine. What is a destroyer carbine? Let me check this out. Mauser and yeah, destroyer carbine. I mean that's interesting. They're very much communists. Keep on pushing. If the war keeps going, we might even end up with a situation where Germany ends up fighting another war, and so they can't send their troops anymore. Unfortunately, I think we are on historical AI, so that's not going to happen. This is one of the most important areas of the war right now, as well as here. Yeah, help out with the combat there. Flank them. Do whatever you got to do. Hey, wait a minute. Is this unoccupied? I think that area right there is unoccupied. We can get a smaller cutoff, which would be okay. You are coming in when? I can't even read it anymore. This fight's gone well. 28 days. This fight's gone well. Okay, maybe not. It does well during our sorties. I know that much. And we're... what? Okay, we do have troops here. Good. Glad. Almost there. Almost there. Cutting off 2 units should be a good right old time. But you have to get there first. What's going on? Maybe if I go a little bit faster. What's going on? These are some bad attacks. Why are you still doing them? I do not want to get above their war losses. What the hell? Let's go back down. You go to there now. Because these guys are absolutely... okay, stop here. Then go over there. Don't worry about fighting. I suppose this is just going to be the battle lines, but because we have won in the south, because we've won in the north, it just looks better. It just looks like a much easier time to fight. They are still gaining manpower somehow. Wonder how. They're going for the collectivist ethos, which we should be able to do too. Yes, we can. I wonder what would have happened if I went Liberty Ethos first and then ended up Communist. Probably nothing good. I would doubt anything good would happen of that. So, this battle should definitely go in our favor now without the cut off. Every bit of land we take, they are now going to be more and more held. Oh boy, this is not a good fight. Maybe hold off for a bit, shall we? Are you guys in the combat? I don't see you guys in the combat. There we go. At least you're there now. What's going on over here? We're winning, but not by much. All I know is that if we keep on attacking, we're not going to have the infantry equipment required to do just about anything. Construction, production. Reinforcements have to absolutely be a #1 priority. Upgrades can be lower. As for these guys, any equipment, manpower, no infantry equipment, but they do have artillery and support equipment ready. Hey, look at that. We took over this land. This land is now my land. If we can break here, we're going to have such a better time. Looks like we're down to only 1 unit. Yes! So many more troops on my side. Not to mention, this pocket's looking pretty good too. Just saying. So, when it comes to what they are holding on to, they have Valladolid, I should say, Castile, Burgos, Bilbao, which they took from me, Oviedo, and Corona. What do they like? They have 90% national unity. So do we. So they're not going to capitulate that easily. They are at half capitulation because we took Andalusia and Aragon, meaning we're going to at least have to take Castile, reconquer Navarre, and Extremadura doesn't seem to have any real points of interest. So probably as far as Oviedo before they actually capitulate. We're probably going to have to push them all the way back to Galicia if things go particularly bad. However, if you know about this region, it's pretty mountainous. They're going to be very annoying to crack through. But we got done with this little pocket that formed. We're going to be finishing up this pocket, and that's going to give us 11 more divisions to work with. So, honestly, yeah, you just keep on holding at the moment. No big charges from you. Wait for reinforcements if at all possible. And even, can you go there instead? Like, hold here, and then help out with that combat. Hey, we can modify our government once again. From civilian economy, we can go to partial mobilization early. And I think partial is good. Move us up the line, get us even closer to war economy. I could also put in some army experience points. That's, for the most part, pretty good. The Brigada Internacionales, though, they're the ones that really need the support, so they can get engineer and they can get recon. That'll make them all worse for the time being, but it'll help them out. So, you require a lot of those now. You could put some of that. Armament effort will help out as soon as it's done. What is your grievances? Divisions still preparing and some divisions not in position. It's not that they are superior. The first... Nice. It is 36. We're very close. Let's hold off on any of that. Land doctrine is getting worked on. No need for anti-tank, no need for anti-air. It's not anything close to that. It's not 38 yet. We could go for Marines, but I don't think that's going to be necessary. 1936, the only thing that matters is a battleship, so that's an interesting idea, but we could go for a fighter. Good for a blacked out fighter, because that's exactly what I like. Now, whenever we're winning combat, I think it's perfectly fine to say, go help. I have no problem with that. If we're losing combat, it's just like, why? I mean, we can help. We can at least help them. Batter the enemy down. Aha! We have beaten the enemy. Bam. Everyone in. So they're going to go to their new positions. Things are going to be better. They're going to prepare. They're going to get ready. Things are looking up. Now, the actual push to here is not that important. The push to Burgos is more important. So if I were to say do something like that, I put the main army there. Like, you know, the good troops. The push for Valladolid and Burgos is the most important thing in this war. Yeah, it looks like we're... Oh, hello. So you are going to leave in 17 hours. I should look into that when we come back, if I can remember. Well, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!